Snake.
Noonem. Now,
We're back again.
I've got to warn the audience, and you, Noonem, that I am on the tail end of a cold. But this cold is mostly manifested as, like, sharp muscle pains and head pain. So if I grunt in pain during this commentary, it's equal chances coming from Sonic Forces and coming from the cold. Could be either or, really. But where we last left, these two have just decided, oh yeah, Sonic's back, let's not report this to the Resistance, let's just go hunt Eggman ourselves.
Yeah, that's valid. Also, why is Classic Sonic here?
He ran through a portal.
You know, actually, technically that makes so much sense. Because Classic Sonic is known for going through weird portals and ending up in the future.
Yeah, like, he would just jump through any old portal you throw at him. Giant ring, I'll jump through that. Just... He's very easily influenced and very stupid. But no, essentially, what happened is, Sonic Mania, in its best ending, if you get all the emeralds, Sonic runs through a portal and fucking disappears, and it ends with Knuckles and Tails staring off into the sky, just like, hey, where's Sonic? And it's just implied that, in the ending, you know, Sonic is running from Sonic Mania to Sonic Forces. Because Sonic Mania, the people who made Sonic Mania are nice people who are like, you know, let's tie this together, let's give them an in. And, I'm just gonna say, it's pretty obvious, but, Classic Sonic controls like fucking shit. Doesn't really, I don't know, maybe the gravity is different in this world and just...
The Mania controls did not travel over with him.
No, he lost those in translation, I'm afraid. Just, they were left in the last world where he actually controlled sensibly.
How did they fuck up Classic Sonic? I mean, I don't know anything about game development, but you think that, you know, you wouldn't change the recipe that much.
They've never been able to emulate him properly. It's very strange how just some blokes who made the retro engine were just like, had a better grasp on making him control naturally, but this is based on Generations gameplay, and it's worse than that. They've downgraded from a system that already worked.
I don't think that's that weird. Like, if you think about it, Sega probably just hires people who aren't really, like, Sonic fans since they were, like, little kids. It's just a job for them. So, like, at some point, those things that made Sonic, you know, great, I guess, if you want to use that word. Those things that made Sonic a really good 7 out of 10 game are just not, you know, there anymore.
And what you're left with instead is, this.
Someone had to, like, make it the Death Egg and put Eggman's mustache on it.
Yeah, that's true. It was Eggman. Eggman should really just shave and he would just save a lot of time.
Snake, move your fucking mouse! What the fuck is that?
It's the mouse.
You serious?
It's Mouse
you
the
serious
Cursor,
with that
my
shit?
Sonic OC. It's got a lot of powers,
I'm
it's very
blocking you
distracting,
for
you
that.
can't take your eye off him.
It's right, it's like stat in the fucking middle, Snake. That's what that shit is. It's fucking... You moved it! Everyone noticed it already, you piece of shit! Moving it now won't do shit!
It's fine, honestly. What if I told you that was just burned into the FMV and wasn't me? I'd be lying, but you'd believe me for a split second.
No, I wouldn't.
I don't know, I think your silence spoke volumes for that split second.
I was just trying to comprehend what you were trying to bullshit me with our FMV. What does that mean? In the game? No, that makes no sense.
FMV stands for full motion video, Noonem. It's when they import a video.
I know what FMV stands for. I'm just saying I was processing what you said to me, and what I came to is that none of it made any sense. So what is with fucking Sonic Forces looking worse than the Sonic Boom TV show?
I mean, not everything can be the Sonic Boom TV show.
But like the cutscenes, like the animations, they're not good. They're like, it's like they're in engine, like, right?
I believe so. I think every cutscene that doesn't have the player avatar are pre-rendered. Also, I've just given up on trying to dodge it at this point. The thing about the first half of that boss fight is, okay, so it's the Wrecking Ball from Sonic 1, but the physics are weirdly different. Like, I was hitting that thing the exact way I would in Sonic 1, but because of the way it handles, I just ended up getting hit every time. I was like, ah, fuck it. I've already given up. This game is dark and moody in that way. It just kind of makes you give up.
Truly, we've given up.
Even Eggman sounds bored. He's just like, you know, I've already won.
Eggman is like the least Eggman he's ever been. He's like, we talked about it previous, like he's bitter. He's kind of just like not fun. Like when Eggman like is serious about like, killing him, it's kind of just wrong.
Yeah. He's not bumbling enough. I think Infinite's been a bad influence on him. He's like, he has to live up to the edge he's created.
No. Like, the secondary villain playing second fiddle to, like, Eggman is, like, I don't know. It feels odd in a Sonic game, considering that Eggman is just, like, there and then gets replaced by someone who's much more competent.
And just has free will, you know, like Chaos. Chaos was this fucking godly entity who didn't display much will of his own until way late in the game. When he had just overrode Eggman.
Sonic 06 has Icy Shadow. Fucking Sonic Heroes has Sonic Heroes. Wait, not Metal Sonic.
The Sonic Heroes.
Sonic Heroes! Sonic Heroes has all the Sonic Heroes. Metal Sonic, fucking... What the fuck does SA2 have?
It has, Shadow. And Shadow's just, you know, got his own goals, his own motivations. He doesn't override Eggman.
Was there, like, no concrete villain in this SA2?
The space station.
I guess Space Station. Oh, the space station was falling on Earth.
Yeah, Gravity was the villain of Sonic Adventure 2.
That reminds me of the Sonic X episode where the moon gets blown up.
Oh yeah, how did they handle that?
And there's a nice little filler episode after that, where Eggman...
He fixed the moon.
Eggman fixes the moon, he puts lights on it.
What a nice guy.
But the plot is that he stops the moon from moving.
That's really bad. That's a bad move, Eggman. You can't do that.
So it's over the sun constantly, and they explain it away with, well, it can't move because it's been blown up. And I'm like, you know...
Was Eggman's grand plan to just give everyone rickets? Make sure they don't get enough vitamins from the sun?
Well, the moon's been blown up, so it doesn't move. And it's, like, over the sun, so Eggman puts a bunch of giant fucking lamps on it. And everyone's like, oh my god, we love Eggman! And then it's a fucking asspull of an episode, because everyone's like, why is Sonic upset about it? Why is he mad? Why is he going around in the moon destroying Eggman's light bulbs?
Wait, Sonic was on the moon?
Yes, he was on the moon, destroying Eggman's light bulbs. Moon light bulbs.
Alright, here's something I want to bring up, just in general, about Sonic. Why has Sonic always just been so casual, so blasé about going to space? It feels really weird to say that Sonic just kind of goes to space every other Wednesday, and no one seems to give a shit. It's like, what's Eggman doing? He's in space. Why? I don't know. It's easy. It's like taking a fucking drive.
So, like, the crux of the episode is that, ooh, has Sonic lost his mind and is just attacking Eggman even though he's doing this nice thing? But, like, it's something like... That episode is literally made for, like, preschoolers, because, like, everyone knows that the moon does not move like that. the moon doesn't stay stationary. Even if the moon stayed stationary, the sun wouldn't stay behind the fucking moon. And that's the lesson at the end of the story. Sonic's like, well, basic science dictates that the sun and moon should move separately from each other.
Is it like a Sonic Says segment? Basic astronomy here, guys.
It basically feels like that, and Tails is like, oh my god, that's absolutely true, you guys. I guess Eggman's bad guy after all. I'm like, I don't know, 14, 13 years old, fucking in my bed looking at this episode. I'll probably have a cold, and I'm like, what the fuck's going on?
You sure it wasn't just a fever dream? Because it sounds wild, even for Sonic X.
I don't know. We gotta watch that episode, Snake.
Yeah, we should. That's how we'll end this fucking commentary. It's just a commentary of one random fucking Sonic X episode. Oh yeah.
What's with that music?
So, the Avatar... All the characters have different music, and the Avatar's music is weird. Like, I don't know when they decided, okay, fan character, what kind of music would represent the Sonic fans? Somewhat moody EDM.
It's kind of like knockoff Revengeance music.
It's, I don't know. Revengeance music is butt rock. This is like ass EDM.
Yeah, but the vocals.
Oh yeah, okay, that I can kind of get behind. Yeah, very heavily synthesized.
When it's just coming out of nowhere and then being like, how fast is Gun the Wolf?
We saved the city, by the way. The objective of that mission was to do something to robots.
What's all over his face? What's with those? What is he wearing? Flip flops.
Yeah, flip flops. I want him to be comfortable for this mission. I earned.
I'm not comfortable in my mind.
As a wolf.
Ah, gee willikers.
Sorry, I had to just take in how fucking tactical this was. God, you get so many unlocks at the end of each level. I'm a real army boy now. I'm not sure what I did, but it was impressive.
I knew you could do it if you believed in yourself.
Sonic's praising my character.
Why is Victor in this game? Why is Victor in this fucking game? What does he do? He does
the mystery
nothing.
Of how bad it is.
We here in Team Chaotix gotta find out what the fuck happened to Sonic Forces.
You know, I think part of the reason why there's a lot of characters in this game, from a purely, like, shallow, kind of, like, appealing to fans idea is, the last games have just been entirely, you know, Sonic, Tails, mainly Amy and Knuckles were there, and they were just like, oh yeah, we've replaced every voice actor, and people are complaining they aren't getting enough fucking Vector the Crocodile, so let's just throw everyone in. Who the fuck was sad that Charmy B hasn't talked for several mainline games? Was it exactly no one?
That's another thing how this game is at fucking at odds with itself, because like it's got all these characters and it's like not doing anything with them.
You can't play as anything but Sonic, and Gun. Well, okay, you can play as any OC you make, but I can only play as Gun.
Can you make a crocodile?
You can't make a crocodile.
It's fucked.
It's bullshit, isn't it? Also, okay, you know what's the real trash talk here? You can make a fucking bear, but all that changes is their head. They don't get bigger. I'm gonna throw out some mad spoilers here. Bears are bigger than birds. You ever seen a bear? They're fucking huge.
Actually, you know what? Most bears aren't that big. You know, you're talking like when we're talking about grizzly bears and polar bears and like the fucking a brown bear. But like
yeah,
most bears,
I'm using like those bears as my like reference point. I'll admit.
I'm pretty sure you can take most bears in a fight.
Ooh. I'm not gonna test that.
Hey, CommentaryComms viewers, you can take most bears in a fight. Go for it.
You probably shouldn't try. Just
what? What are you demotivating our loyal viewers, Snake?
Oh yeah, people like motivation these days. People like to be pep talked up. Yeah.
They
You could
can't...
take any bear in a fight, really. If you put your mind
Any
to it.
bear!
I
Any
fucking
bear!
like that jacket.
Like, what are they? Just fluffier dogs? They have dumb ears? Eat honey? That's stupid. You can take a bear in a fight. You're a human being. You're killing the planet as we speak. Go kill a bear.
Top of the food chain, baby. That's us.
Top of the food chain. We're so top of the food chain that the only thing that could kill us is literally ourselves. So, you know, go kill a bear.
Fucking take them. You can do it with your bare hands. Bare hands, eh?
You can't go bare hands to yourself. You can't say like, bare hands.
Sorry, Noonem, I'm not listening to you. I'm too satisfied with myself right now.
You can't fucking say, ooh, bare hands, and then 2 seconds be like, yeah, bare hands. What the fuck, Snake?
Well, you see, I decided to make it intentional after I walked into it accidentally.
I like one aspect of it that I noticed in your review that I like about Sonic Forces is skipping the, skipping level, like the, skipping some parts.
Oh, yeah.
I wish that, it would be cooler if, like, this game did it, like, everywhere, but it doesn't.
There's, people who do it better than me. There's, I think it's Darkspine Sonic is the big Sonic speedrunner, and there's a weapon that I don't believe I used during this playthrough. I might use it for one level, but not to its fullest extent, which is the drill. And the drill is a really awkward weapon. Essentially, you charge it up, and then when you hit the floor or release it, you'll fly forwards. And it charges up super fast, and the distance is insane. And he used it to just jump past massive chunks of level. But he was doing it, like, knowing where the next segment was without even seeing it. So he was just like, fuck it, I'll just, like, zoom to the left and just skip a minute of this stage. In an instant. It's insane.
I don't think we focus enough on how you change Gun the Wolf the Fox's clothes.
I wanted it to speak for itself, you know? He changed as he finished the stage.
New outfit! New outfit! He just... I like the shoes,
well,
though.
his old clothes were wet from going down the Aqua Road.
He always has a new pair of clothes. It's fucking just in a bag.
Have we met before?
No.
Was there like a cutscene there that was cut out? What is that? What was that?
I think Guns was just like... There's like
Have
Guns
we
gonna
met
explain
before?
to them that Gun can't talk. I like how accepting Sonic is of this, and just how little he seems to care that, oh yeah, Tails, I never bothered to come and tell you I wasn't dead.
3 days.
In fact, no one did.
Well, a lot can happen in that.
In fact, I didn't worry about you whatsoever.
God, I wish the shading in this game was good. Because it's not like the models are that bad. It's just the shading that's kind of just really bland. There's almost no shading. That was kind of like I was kind of like in Generations as well. There was like no shaders.
And fucking Sonic Unleashed was very pretty. And it's weird.
Sonic Unleashed was very pretty.
And they've
I don't
never
think
been that pretty again.
We'll all be wiped out.
So, like, look at their eyes, particularly the right side character right now, and look how glassy their eyes look.
I feel like they kind of gave up after Sonic Unleashed in a certain way.
I mean, Sonic Unleashed had a lot of slowdown problems, which may be brought on both by new engine and just how nice they wanted the graphics to be in comparison to how fucking fast you're moving.
It seemed like there was a lot of like inspiration and motivation there, but then they just like there's like a lot of fucking technical issues, and the fact that they made the Werehog.
The Werehog serves a very kind of practical game padding purpose, though.
Yes, you can clearly tell it in like every Sonic game has something that pads it out, I guess. Fucking, but like it takes like a lot to like make it not obvious. Like what, like fucking
Generations, I hesitate to say Generations did it best with like extra missions and classic Sonic. But like even then, Generations was a short fucking game.
Fucking Sonic Unleashed with its Werehog, Sonic Heroes with So many characters. Fucking.
For the same game 4 times.
Hey. Team Chaotix was a little different. It ended sooner.
It was a little different and a lot worse.
The stages ended a little bit sooner.
And you had objectives, and they were always shit. Hey, did you like this linear stage? Find crabs in it.
Shadow!
It's Shaddy Boy! Yeah, that's why we were running through the city, is because Shadow's been spotted messing up the resistance. So, we're gonna go confront him.
Fucking Sonic is, like, so embarrassing with, like, no cool clothes.
He
could
is.
have been more like Gun.
Gun has style. Sonic can't get past the 90s when those shoes weren't even in the 90s.
He's fucking, like, look at all these cool clothes that Sonic could be wearing, but he's, like, out there with his fucking dick out, and I'm like, what the fuck, Sonic? Do something cool.
I want you to pay attention to the next cutscene, because it's very telling of Sonic's character, how he reacts to stimulus.
Stimulus?
Stimulus. Stimulus such as coming under attack. Ugh!
Whoa! It's Shadow! 2 shadows!
Whoa!
He just disappeared. That was a fake.
I haven't appeared for 6 months.
So, that's how they got rid of...
Yeah, that's you never fight Shadow, so that's Shadow dealt with. He gets the Shadow special from Shadow.
Snake, I'm trying not to care, but this game is so shit!
It's impressive, isn't it? It's like,
What?
even if you're indifferent, you're just like, wow, they're just cock-teasing people now.
Why wouldn't there be a fight with fucking Shadow? How long was this game in development?
3 years, supposedly.
Oh! How?
They just never got around. They just never got around to it.
So fight after fight.
You can play as Shadow, though.
Who gives a fuck? It's
He
literally
plays
just...
exactly the same as Sonic.
It's a fucking skating Sonic going whoosh whoosh. Who gives a fuck? Look at him.
But it's cool, though. No, it's not. Alright, that's another part. Time for the fun part of this commentary.
There's no fun part.